Good morning everyone. Just arrived down on the Tench pond, 6 o'clock in the morning, sun's just rising. Got into my favourite little corner here and looks like the fish are feeding. There's a few patches of bubbles coming up, so that's the plan today. Now this is probably going to be my last chance to fish down here for a while because the club has decided to close the lakes as from tomorrow because of fish spawning, fish activity. That's what they do down here. When the fish show signs of spawning, they close all the lakes, which can only be a good thing. Just leave them alone to get on with their stuff. So this will be my last chance for a while, and I intend to make the most of it. I'm going to fish with me my light gear, light float rod as usual, my dad's little fixed ball reel, worm on the hook, pellet and hemp as ground bait. And the target today is, as always, a few tench. Well, this is all I'm getting today so far. I must have had half a dozen of these in half a dozen casts. Quite nice size rod, but not what I'm after. So the tench haven't arrived yet. So hopefully the tench will arrive before I run out of worms with these things snaffling my bait all the time. Not the intended species, but first decent one of the day. Pretty little mirror carp. Let's hope them tench come along. Well, it's about 8:30 now, and to be honest, it's been a bit slow. There's not really been that much fizzing at all. Nothing like last Saturday when I came down here, and the whole area was alive with bubbles. They were just going crazy. This weekend, just the odd patch coming up now and then, and I think a lot of it is carp too, so I don't know where the tench are this week. But I've had some nice rudd, on the worm. Because I was getting so many rudd on the worm, I decided to just change baits, and I've started using these little tiny 4mm, 6mm pellets that you put on a rubber band and slip them on the back of the hook. And of course I had that carp just then. Hopefully I'm going to get a tench. If I don't get another tench in the next, or if I don't get a tench in the next couple of hours, I think I'll go back to the worm, see how it goes. But either way, it's an enjoyable day, the sun's shining, the birds are singing, what could be better? It's a tench at last. See, I've worked hard for this one. I've waited a long time. Finally we've got a nice tench on. Brilliant. Finally got a tench. It's not been easy this morning. I've been flogging away with the lobworms earlier, dendrobenas, and getting nothing but rudd. So then I switched over to little tiny wafter pellets, multicoloured, fluorescent pellets. Had a few carp. So then I switched back to lobworm. Started getting small rudd again, flicked it back out there then, off it went. I thought, this is a carp. Hang on a minute, no, this feels like a tench, and yeah, sure enough, it's a nice tench. It looks a good 5 pounder, so you know that's safe today, so brilliant. There we go. It's a nice 5 1/4 pound tench there. Just had this one on a float fish dendrobina worm. It's been hard going today, but I finally come good in the end. There you go. It's another one. Bang on 5 pounds this one is. So it's starting to pick up a little bit now in the heat of the sun, surprisingly. You know, nothing early in the morning. And now the sun's up and it's baking hot, I'm picking up a few tench. A little bit smaller this one, but it's another tench. 4 pounds 8 ounces this one. Smallest one of the day so far, but still a nice old fish. And another one. Now this is the smallest one of the day. 3.5 pounds this one is, just weighed it. Biggest one of the day here, 5 pounds 10 this one is. Quite a long slim fish, but still a nice one. Could be a fair bit heavier this. Gave me a right old battle listed. So it's another cracking one. So what a day I'm having. And another beauty. And another 5 pounder. How about that one then? What a beauty. Perfect specimen. I think I could be into another tench. The way it's fighting. In the blistering hot sunshine, God, you know, I'm boiling here. I've got the sun right in my face, but I'm still catching. And if I get this one in, it'll be tench number 7. I'm sure it is a tench. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, that's a tench. Brilliant. Oh, what a day I'm having. Oh yeah, it's another half decent fish, look. Beautiful. Still see the worm hanging out of its mouth there. I might be able to rescue that because that's my last worm. I'm going to have to start using pellets. Right, let's have a look at him. Beautiful coloured tench. Around about 3.5 to 4 pounds. Lovely colours. 7th tench of the day. Right, that's about it for me now. I'm going to call it a day. After an absolutely brilliant day, I've had a thoroughly enjoyable day today. I've had the pond to myself all day on a Saturday, you know. I mean, I thought it'd be really, really busy, but nobody obviously wants to fish here. I've had a brilliant day with the tench. I had 7 nice tench to a little under 6 pounds. Loads of carp. Probably about 10 carp I reckon, and roach and rudd I lost count, around about 20 roach and rudd I reckon. Absolutely brilliant day. I've run out of worms now. I've been catching so many, I've not got any worms left, so I've been using little pellets, and I've just had a couple of small carp. So the time's getting on now, so I'm just about to wrap it up, and another 10 minutes and I'll be off. So I'll see you next time.